right, drink 5. This is called Light Strike Orange Mango. It has 5% alcohol. It's a hard refresher in a 16.9 ounce bottle. Looks like a Gatorade bottle, which is very deceiving.
Does it have electrolytes?
I don't know.
Looks like it should. It's clear.
Looks like
water, sea salt.
Sea salt.
Yep.
Isn't that good for you for electrolytes or something?
I don't know. Oh, it smells funny.
What is it?
Damn good though.
Ooh.
Orange mango?
You can actually taste the sea salt in it. That is interesting.
I don't like it.
You don't?
That's weird.
It's weird.
It's all tingly on my tongue. Not really.
I like it.
It's not bad. It tastes like a fucking Gatorade.
What other flavor do we have?
There's lime too.
There's alcohol in this?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
7%.
5. It's 7%? I thought I read 5.
I have.
What I read was 5%.
Yeah, dude, this would be
This
a dangerous fucking drink. It don't taste like alcohol at all.
Kind of tastes like Gatorade, actually.
How much is in there?
5% alcohol
Oh, yeah. You're gonna
per
get
16 ounce bottle.
fucking drunk.
And it's kind of cheap too, $10.99 for a 4-pack. That doesn't, for a 16 ounce bottle, almost 17 ounce bottle.
Thought you were gonna say a 69 ounce bottle.
69 ounce bottle.
Pick 69. It's fucking hilarious.
It is 5%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I like it. I'm not a real big mango person.
It's actually,
but,
I'm not either.
But you can definitely taste the salt in it.
Yeah, it's.
Very, very
I
different.
love salt too, so yeah.
I'd probably give it an 8.
Yeah. If you want to get white girl wasted and fucking not taste the alcohol, that's your drink right there.
Yeah, no shit.
Like I said, it does taste like a Gatorade. You don't taste any alcohol at all.
No, but I can taste the salt for some weird reason. Thank you. Yeah, you said 8 too? 8 out of 10, or what do you think?
Yeah, well, I don't know how you're fucking supposed to rate it. Like, if you want to get white girl wasted on it, or
Just do you
If
like?
it's
Would
just-
you buy it?
yeah,
Yeah, and feed it to white girls.
I'd fucking drink that shit. Well, I like foo-foo drinks, so
I know.
I didn't drink beer till I was like 22, 23.
Oh, you waited a long time.
Yeah, because I drank all them fucking foo-foo drinks. I drink Zima by the fucking 12-pack.
I remember you when you turned 21, and all of my girls here were like all frothing at the mouth over you.
Whatever.
They totally were,
They
and
just
you
said
know
that.
it. You know it.
No.
Every single one of them. Oh my God. And then Sarah Anderson calls me one day. She goes, Chrissy, you're not going to believe what happened today. And I'm thinking, oh God, now what? You know?
Someone broke in and stole
She
shit.
goes, Paul Schwiffel has a brother. And he's super hot too. I'm like, what? He's all tatted up. He's super hot. I was like, oh, well, I think I told your parents one time at the Legion
Yeah.
that they needed to keep having children.
Yeah.
Because guys, Jim was there too. I go, you need to keep having more kids. They're super handsome.
Oh.
And good people. Not just a pretty face, Polly. Paul, you're a daredevil for sure. You like to do well. If people dare you to do things, you don't usually not do them.
Yeah, just depends on what percentage I think I can accomplish it at and how drunk I am at the time.
Yeah, I would say 9 times out of 10, the dares that I've seen you do, you've done them, or people would be, I dare you to do this, and it depends on how wasted you are too.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's a good factor in it,
But the witnessing you to snorting the hot sauce for sure. We were eating pizza, and I don't know, or you got
Domino's.
wings.
We ordered Domino's. Yeah,
and you got wings.
Yep,
That's
yep.
right. And who dared you? Me?
I don't know. I think it was like a combination of like you, Mike, and
Why did we even come up with that? I don't think you came up with that.
No.
And we're like, we'll give you $20 if you do.
I probably just said, I wonder what this tastes like if you snort it.
Snorted. Because I'm like, who else would even come up with that but you?
And then I coughed so hard it came through my nose and through my mouth. And
that one took you out.
yeah, I threw up too.
Did you?
Yeah.
I remember you were like, not long after that, you went to bed. You're like, I'm not feeling very good. I'm
Probably
going to bed.
because I was fucking white girl wasted at the time. Hence the reason I fucking did it.
But yeah. And you got it for 20, you made $20 though.
Yep. Gas money home.
And then what was, okay, this story is really one that sticks out in my mind, but I don't remember all the details. It was at the lake house that I owned and something to do with Jack's balls and a spoon.
Oh my God. Really?
Jack was a pit bull.
Yeah. Wasn't that Jake's pit bull?
Yep.
Yeah.
Was somebody dared you for another? It was like $20. What was that? Put the spoon on his balls?
No, that wasn't even the dare.
What was the dare?
So if you got a weak stomach, you're probably not going to want to listen to this part. But it was the next morning after we partied.
Everyone was fucking hungover.
And so a thing with me when I get fucking blackout drunk or white girl wasted, whatever, I usually puke, right?
Mm-hmm.
I puke a lot, like whatever. To the point where I could literally puke rainbows and swirls and shit like that. So we wake up, we're having breakfast or whatever, and I don't know how, but it's like it came up in topic, like I'd be able to puke pretty much on command, especially like if I drink, I can be stone sober, one beer, and like if there's foam in it and I drink it,
it's going to make you
boom,
throw up.
Done. Yeah.
Really?
Game over. I'll fucking throw up right on command. And we were talking about that or whatever, and I don't know who it was. I think it was fucking Jake, I think, said, I'll give you $20 if you throw up in a bowl and fucking eat it with a spoon.
Is that what it was?
That's how it fucking started.
Okay, because I was there, but I didn't remember how it all started.
And I'm like, nah, not for $20. Get fucked. I'm like, I'll do it for 40. Actually, it wasn't 40. It was, I'm like, I don't know, you collect the bowl, see how much you can get, and then I'll decide if it's worth it or not.
Oh.
And I think they got like $80. And I'm like,
oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, there was I think I threw 20 in.
Yeah, I'm probably like, I don't know, 20, 25 at this time. And I'm like, whatever, fine. Fucking give me the money and I'll do it. So Jake's got the bowl, he's got this spoon or whatever where I'm supposed to eat it. And I take the bowl and I go over to the deck or whatever.
Yep.
And I'm just like, I take beer and I'm like.
And I think Jordan was videoing this.
Yeah.
It's on video somewhere.
Yeah. Actually, Brittany's still got an actual video of it. She wants to upload it to YouTube. I'm like, absolutely not. And so I'm over there and I'm like, I'm getting ready to pound a beer because I know like being hungover and all I got to do is give it a little shake and then pound it. That foam's going to hit and it's going to be like game over. So that's what I do. I just fucking pound that beer. Up it comes and it's right into a fucking bowl, right?
So now are you literally drinking or are you throwing just up the beer that you just drank?
No, so this was right after breakfast and I don't.
Oh, so there was food in it.
Yeah, there was ham, eggs, cheese, peppers, all that shit. It was good, chunky, like oatmeal looking style.
Oatmeal.
I literally, yeah. And I was doing that in puking or whatever, and fucking Jake was fucking around with that spoon and he slapped his dog's nuts with the fucking spoon. Or I don't know, rubbed it on it. I didn't see it.
He was rubbing it on Jack's balls.
I didn't know nothing about it, whatever, right? So puke in the bowl, grab the fucking spoon. I'm like, give me this shit. I'll fucking eat it right now. Take a fucking huge chunk of it and just fucking mow it down. Throw it up like 4 seconds later, right after I eat that.
Yep.
And then there was, I don't know, 3 or 4 other people. Jake fucking puked. Jordan
yeah, it was a puking.
Yeah, dude, 4 or 5 other people.
Everyone's over the deck puking.
4 or 5 other people are just like, whoa, just fucking calling dinosaurs. And I'll never forget it. Everyone's laughing. I'm like, what in the fuck's so funny? And they're like, dude, that was on fucking Jack's dog's balls or whatever.
Balls.
I'm just like, what the fuck? Then I watched a video after there. And I'm like, I don't wonder that was so salty.
Poor Jack.
Right?
It wasn't his fault.
Just getting molested by a wooden spoon for no reason.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck, that was brutal.
I didn't puke though. Like I was watching everybody puke and I was probably laughing hysterically.
Right?
But
I wouldn't. Yeah, I probably wouldn't puke normally, but like I said, when I drink that shit, when I get that foam, fuck, game over. Done.
I'm glad I don't puke very easily.
I like puking though. It feels so good.
Ew. That's disgusting.
Like especially like when you drink. Like
if you're super fucked up, I've made myself puke before.
I've never actually done it on purpose just because I thought it would help with a hangover, actually.
I have.
But like if I know I'm going to be throwing up a couple times, I'll just drink super cold water because it feels super good on your throat when it comes back up. It's so cold.
What the hell?
And
You're
supposedly
so weird.
peanut butter tastes the same coming up as going down.
Huh.
Don't ask me how I know.
You said supposedly. Does it?
Absolutely. 100%.
You know what? I love
Eat
peanut butter.
toast. Yep.
I love peanut butter.
Yeah.
But I cannot stand it on someone else's breath. Oh, it literally makes me want to puke. I cannot stand it. Even like Mike feeds our dogs peanut butter because he eats peanut butter sandwiches all the time. And when they come up and breathe on me, like, get out of here.
Oh.
It makes me sick to my stomach.
Yep.
All right. Are we ready for our next drink?
You guys are on your own with this one.
Oh, yeah. This is not the one I wanted to try.
What is it?
It's whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm not a whiskey person. If you want me to puke, that's what I will puke.
Oh. How?
It's called
5%.
Wilder Whiskey Seltzer Peach flavor. It comes in peach, grapefruit, lemon, lime, and orange vanilla. That kind of would probably be the better one because I'm not a peach or mango person.
I like peach too.
We do?
Yeah.
You got what?
A few of the other flavors. I don't smell whiskey. No. But I knew I probably wouldn't like it.
I like the taste, but I don't like the seltzer. Yep.
yeah.
Seltzer kills it for me.
It's not horrible, but I just don't like whiskey, so I'm probably not a good judge. This would probably be way better for someone that drinks whiskey.
Yeah.
Are you trying some?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's okay. I thought it would be way worse. Because you don't like seltzer
I
either.
don't like seltzer and it tastes like Windsor.
It's okay. I'd give it a 7. Like
Yeah.
for someone that's a whiskey drinker.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't purchase it just because I don't like whiskey.
I give it a 9 or 10 on the taste, but because it's a seltzer, done.
Done.
I don't want it.
Yeah, it didn't taste bad,
Yeah.
actually.
If you like seltzers and you like whiskey, yeah, that'd be bomb as fuck.
Yeah.
You don't get a real hard hit of whiskey, so it's not too
No,
bad.
it's very mild,
Yeah,
actually. A lot milder than what I thought
Right.
that it would be. You're a huge gun guy. Loves his guns. How many do you have?
I don't know. Fucking 60-ish,
60 guns now?
maybe. I don't know.
You're a junkie.
Nah.
You're a gun junkie.
I love, like I've kind of been weeding out the like weak ones that I bought, like, cause when I was younger, I just like, I gotta have all the guns. I'm never selling guns. And then it's like, I get into guns and I'm like, I get a finer taste for guns. And I'm like, how the fuck did I buy this fucking gun? And I'm like, get rid of that thing, get rid of this
So
one.
who are you selling them to? And how do you sell them?
So you can just, like, if you know someone who wants one, all you got to do is go to not the liquor store, but the gun shop.
Yep.
Yeah, right? That's going to be fun. Go to a gun shop, and then you can have titles transferred. Put it right in their name and shit. So
you're selling them back to gun shops?
no, you can, you can sell, like, say you wanted one of my guns, right?
Yep.
We just go to the gun shop together. You fill out the paperwork,
Right.
and then you could just
I
have it
know how that
transferred.
works,
Yeah.
but how are you finding buyers for your guns?
Word of mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, it's usually friends or family that know what I got,
Okay.
or have actually been over to the house and actually shot the gun or something.
So, Mike, what do you carry like on a daily basis? Because I know you carry.
I do, but not so much as you would think on a daily, because with alcohol,
Well, I know you can't, but like
Yeah.
when you're working, do you carry at work?
we're not allowed to.
Oh.
But technically you can, but I don't, because I don't feel the need. Like I said, I basically go from my terminal to a terminal in Fargo and then back to
Yeah,
my
you're
terminal.
not going to New
So
York
it's like,
City.
Yeah, it's like the worst, absolute worst case, it would be someone on the road gets pissed at me and fucking
Right.
cuts me off and then comes up to my truck and tries to fuck with me.
Right.
Which at that point, I'm just going to run you over. Get fucked. My truck's bigger.
Yes.
But yeah, for what I would carry is my Staccato probably. Which
What is that?
It's a 2011, which is like the updated version of a 1911, just a double stack 1911.
Okay.
Carries anywhere from...
What millimeter?
You can get it in pretty much 945. I mean, I'm not sure how far down it goes, but mine's in a 9.
9.
I've been on 9s quite a bit lately just because it's a lot cheaper to shoot.
Yeah.
I am a huge 1911 or 2011 gun, more custom the better. But these fucking things get so expensive, like 8-10 grand.
What's your most expensive gun? I know you have some nice, really nice ones.
I would say probably my Staccato, roughly 5 grand.
Holy shit.
So just the gun alone's like 25, and then I got a lot of custom work. I got a threaded barrel that's like $300. I got custom tree bark grips, which are like $250, $300. I got a milled slide for red dot, which cost me a couple $100, and then you got Surefire light on it, which is like $400. You got a Trijicon RMR red dot for $700. So it's like, yeah, that shit all adds up super fucking quick. And it's like the guns that I'm looking at now that I want are like fucking $8,000 to $12,000, and it's like that's not even a really expensive gun.
Well, I know Mike shoots trap, and he's mentioned that there's some of those trap guns are like $25,000. I'm like, what the fuck is that? No,
Yeah. Dude,
couldn't even imagine.
Right, when my grandpa, before he passed away, he gave me a couple of his shotguns, and I'll never forget. He gave me a Browning White Lightning, and it was, I think the gun's worth like probably $2,500, $3,000, somewhere right in there. But he always gave me shit because he let me use it one time pheasant hunting, and he said I put a scratch in the stock of it when I handed it over the fence on a barbed wire fence. But I was always so fucking careful, especially with someone else's gun.
Absolutely.
Like I'm hyper aware of that shit. And it's like, I know for a fact I didn't. And I think he just kind of fucking blamed it on me instead of fucking calling it himself.
This?
My grandpa.
Your grandpa?
I think I would almost bet
Did he make you pay for it?
No.
Oh.
Fuck no. He ended up giving me the gun, but I would bet my left testicle that I wasn't the one who fucking actually did it. And I only bet my left testicle if it's something I know for a fact.
Why just the left one?
I don't know, because it's my favorite one.
Have you ever thought that you might have to use a gun for safety?
Yeah, one time.
One time?
Yeah. And it wouldn't...
Hold on just a second. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Welcome to Frontier Liquor. Thanks for trying.
This is super good. It's dangerously good.
It's kind of going after Gatorade.
This one's peach mango, and we have lime.
Wow. What's the nutrition on that? Or like, is there a lot of sugar?
No, actually.
It has sea salt in it.
I can taste that.
Yeah, it can't, yeah, that's what I said.
See,
Yep.
doesn't it kind of taste like a Gatorade?
It kind of does, yeah.
Like it's super dangerous
But
because
you
you
don't
don't
taste
taste
the
any
alcohol
fucking
at all.
alcohol.
Does it actually have like liquid IV stuff or whatever? It's just salt or
It's sea
whatever
salt,
the hydrate.
coconut water, gluten free.
Well, isn't that sea salt supposed to help with
Like
electrolytes and shit?
Hydration.
Yeah, getting hydration back into you?
Where are they? Yeah.
They're in this cooler back here.
What would you give it? On a scale of 1 to
I
10.
drink it like regularly, but for a treat, like,
Yep.
I'll pick one up, and I think it's actually like a 9. I would say.
All right.
I like it.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
All right. Get back to your gun story.
I don't know where I was.
Where if you were
Oh,
you're
I
gonna
had to
use it, actually use it.
So I was at home, whatever. I was sleeping. It's like probably like 3 a.m, and the creepy fucking thing is I sleep with my window open in the middle of summer, whatever, but I sleep with I always have a gun next to my bed, whether it's just a fucking Desert Eagle, because that's what I was shooting, which is super unpractical for self-defense, but in case you need to fucking shoot the guy across the street behind your neighbor's fridge, it works. But anyway, yeah, I was sleeping, windows open, and my window to my bed is literally like walking eye level, so you can see in right in my bedroom if you walk by.
Yeah.
Anyway, I heard a knock at the door, and I'm, like I said, it's 3 a.m, I'm fucking out of it, and I'm in my bedroom, fucking naked, sleep naked, whatever. I open the door, and I'm looking around, I'm like, what the fuck was that? Because I didn't know if I actually heard someone knock or if I was just dreaming that shit. So I just opened the door and looked out my fucking deal, and I see 2 guys walking around in the front of my fucking house with guns and flashlights.
No way.
And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Talk about an adrenaline dump.
They had guns?
Guns. So I'm like, people will try to train for like a adrenaline dump like that with like fireworks, try to scare you. There is nothing that gets your fucking heart racing, I swear to God, more than seeing some motherfucker outside your window with guns and flashlights. 2 of them. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's when your garage was built, right?
Yep. Everything's locked up. My house is super small, and it's like, so anyway, they're right in front of the house. I can see them because I got a big fucking bay window. Yeah. It's all black. No one can see me. Like I said, I'm fucking naked. All of a sudden, my heart rate's doing fucking 180 beats per minute.
Imagine.
Yeah. So I fucking let the door go, and I walk back to grab my gun. So I got the staccato. It's got fucking lasers and lights. It's like, game on, motherfuckers.
So did you point the red light on them?
No.
The dot?
No. I didn't want to give my position away or nothing. And I knew they couldn't see in. And there's a big floodlight that shines down. So all they're going to see on that window is a big reflection.
Yeah.
So I had my gun fucking cocked, locked, ready to rock. And I'm standing in the living room. I'm watching these fuckers. And then all of a sudden I catch a glimmer off of this dude's chest. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, that was shiny. I'm like, it's fucking cops.
Cop.
Yeah.
I was just going to say.
2 fucking cops. And I'm like, what the fuck are these guys doing with guns drawn and shit? And I'm like, all right. So then cops, I'm like, now my adrenaline I'm reeling it back in. And I'm like, all right, this isn't as bad as I think it is, hopefully. So I went and put my gun back, right? Because I don't want to get shot. And I go to the front door, and they're walking around. I'm like, hey. And he looks at me. He's got shiny light in my face, gun. And I'm like, what's up? And they're like, did someone call 911? And I'm like, what? No. I'm like, it's 3 a.m. I don't even have a fucking landline. I'm like, who called 911? I'm like, no, I don't got a landline. I'm like, what's the issue? And they're like, someone from this address called 911. I'm like, no, that's impossible because I don't have a landline or nothing. I'm like, what's the phone number? And they couldn't give me that. It was kind of, actually, now that I think about it, after it all happened, it seems kind of sketchy. You know,
It does seem sketchy.
Like, they couldn't give me who called. They wouldn't tell me. They're just like, no, someone called from this address. I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't even have a landline, like I said. And they're like, oh, what about the woman sleeping in your bed? And I'm like, how the fuck do you know? And I'm like, oh, they walked by my window and they were peeking in. So they already fucking knew that I was in there and whatever, which kind of fucking freaks me out because they could have just been toof if someone really wanted to fuck with me, right?
Right.
But yeah, that was the one time that I thought like, oh shit, but then it turned out to be nothing. So yeah, then they're like, yeah, no, we thought someone was whatever, injured or needed help or whatever, but turned out to be nothing.
That's pretty fucking scary.
Yeah, right?
But normally cops don't just creep around. They'll come and knock on your door. If someone
like
calls
said,
911.
They did knock.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, like I said, and it kind of threw me off because I didn't know if I was dreaming or if I didn't know if I actually heard it. That's why I got up and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then they knocked and it had to have been maybe 20, 30 seconds later when I actually...
Because usually they'll say police or whatever. But still, it's still scary no matter what when the police show up at your house, even if you're not guilty of doing anything.
Right, your adrenaline's gonna go through the roof real quick. So I can't imagine what a real situation would be like to deal with.
No. So the next drink that we are trying is these Captain Morgan in a can,
what?
which I've been super excited to try. Which one are we trying? Chili Lime Margarita.
Oh,
Does that have the jalapeno in it?
margarita Saturday. I fucking love margaritas.
So do I.
Ah, fuck, who am I kidding? I like anything with alcohol.
I know. Ooh, interesting. You're both silent.
Does that have jalapeno in it? It tastes
No,
kind of
this
like,
one does not.
It tastes like it does.
This one has the jalapeno
Oh.
in it.
Yeah, that you definitely feel like a little kick on it.
A little kick,
Like
yes.
it does have
well,
a little.
the thing is heat and
Oh,
sweet,
It's
right?
chili. Yeah, chili lime. That would make sense.
The variety pack is called Sliced Sweet versus Heat. And it comes in chili lime, jalapeno paloma, beach on the beach. What is it? Peach on the, peach. Oh, it says beach on the beach. And blackberry mojito.
Ooh, mojitos.
That's the one we're going to try too.
Yes.
Trying all 4 of them.
Yes. I love mojitos too.
I'm not trying.
So this one is good. I would definitely drink this.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
Fuck no. I don't want spicy in my drink. I don't want to wake up next morning
You
and be
don't
like,
drink jalapeno margaritas?
ah.
Oh, they're the best.
No, I have had one, and it's not bad, but it's like I said, I have issues with my stomach, and
True.
waking up taking a shit, that's not what I want. Fucking heat your chili ring, fuck that. Hurry up. Get fucked.
Paint that pretty picture.
Yep.
All right, what's the next one we're trying?
The next one is Jalapeno Paloma.
Oh,
This
God.
is, the jalapeno
I feel like this
one.
one's gonna be even
Ooh.
more spicy.
No, it's gonna be better.
Oh God, I can smell the jalapeno.
Mhm.
Holy fuck.
Ooh,
So
that's so good.
I think you're fucking lying.
No, well, I like it. I like anything with spice.
that's pretty good.
Now see, this doesn't taste as spicy as the other one.
What?
Yeah.
Not at all.
You can definitely smell the
You
jalapeno.
can smell the jalapeno
Big
all day.
time.
Yeah, fuck yeah. But it doesn't taste as spicy as the other one for whatever reason.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather
You
have
like this one better than the first one?
Yeah.
Now this comes in a variety pack, so when you buy it, you're gonna get all of these flavors.
All the flavors.
All the flavors. And it's comes in a 12 pack of 12-ounce cans, and it sells for $19.59.
Fuck, I feel like I licked a jalapeno.
Have you?
Yeah.
Beach.
Okay, this is peach on the beach.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I like peaches.
I don't necessarily like peach flavored
I
stuff.
don't like your negative attitude towards peaches.
No, this ain't bad though.
Oh, I like this one way better-ish.
Betterish.
Yep,
Now this
way-
is the
way
sweet. We
betterish.
did the 2 heat.
Way
now
more
we're doing the
betterish.
2 sweet.
Is that English? Way more better-ish?
It's Paul Schweffel English.
Right.
Just create your own. It's not bad. I think if you alternated the sweet and the heat, it would be actually perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Captain
But
Morgan.
I am pleasantly surprised by Captain Morgan because a lot of their stuff that they've created outside their spiced rum has been
Really?
yeah.
Why don't they fucking mix Red Bull with it? They'd fucking, oh God.
Red Bull and Captain in a can.
It'd be like Four Loko all over again.
Jesus.
Fucking home run.
Oh, no.
What's this one?
This one is
Blackberry Mojito.
Oh God, this is gonna be, it's gotta be good. Mouth is already watering.
oh, it has the mint.
Does it?
Oh. So bring you back to 14.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's fucking D-Town, baby.
This is delicious. They're all good. I like them all. I'm so happy because I was so afraid. I was telling Shannon
This
all
one's
week.
the best.
Cannot wait to try these.
This one, then the peach, then the fucking heat can fuck off.
I like this. I like them both. I like all 4 of them. I mean,
Yeah.
What do you think? What's your favorite?
The peach on the beach is my favorite. And then it would have to be the blackberry.
So you like the sweet too?
Yep. And then I would definitely drink the sliced margarita one.
Yeah.
Your face said otherwise when you took a sip.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
Your face said otherwise.
Go ahead and rewind that footage. Let's see the B-roll on that bitch.
No, we're good.
Yeah, you know what? Everyone's gonna rewind that shit now.
Yep. Fucking idiot.
Oh.
We already talked about you're never ever gonna get married.
Never ever.
So I'm gonna jump into some questions, more questions that other people wanted to ask you.
Oh fuck, this sounds sketchy as fuck.
Well, what if somebody asked you, how did you get into riding motorcycles?
I don't know. Like, I've always
When I met you, you had a Crotch-rocket.
Oh, fucking sweet baby Jesus, right? Yeah, that's where it all starts.
Yeah.
So when I was 14, bought a Honda CR 125 two-stroke. Loved going fast. Loved revving it out, whatever, jumping, all that BS. But two-strokes back in the day are not like they are now. So that you had to basically just hold it wide open to keep it from falling plugs, and I was not that kind of rider. Sean's way more that kind of rider. I am not. So, like, I'd fall plugs, and then I'd have to fix it, and I'm not mechanically inclined, so I couldn't fix shit. And then it's like hot as fuck someday, and I'm sitting there trying to kick it over, kickstarting it, and it's like 80, 90 degrees. I'm like, fuck this. I held it up, and I'm just like, wham, and just kicked that fucker over, threw a tantrum, went up to my bed, and fucking took a nap. Like a fucking toddler.
Well, you are kind of toddler-like.
Yeah, basically man-child. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pretty much. So then, whatever, he's a mechanic one, so
Yep.
I'd be waking up from the nap, and all of a sudden you hear fucking, fuck, the kid's starting, and he's ripping around, like, get fucked. So then, from then till about high school, I was out of bikes, never really rode anything, and then my cousin, Jason Botzik, he had a Crotch-rocket, and all his friends did. And it's like, I seen that, and it's like, they go fast, and they look pretty, and bright colors,
Yeah.
and sounded badass. And then I'm like, I need one of them, which is exactly what I do not need. Because I like going fast, and it's
Yeah.
like, bought an R6, got into that. That was my first bike, Crotch-rocket. Put on like 86,000 miles, 87,000
Wow.
miles on that bike. And then
In how long?
I had that for 3 years, I think.
Damn, that's putting on some miles
Yeah.
on a Crotch-rocket.
Oh
for
yeah.
Sure.
And then I got rid of that, and I went a couple years without a bike. And then I'm like, fuck, I need another bike. I'm like, just jonesing. And then I ended up buying an 06 R1, brand new, right off the showroom floor,
So that must have been the bike you had when I met you.
black and yellow. Yep,
When you
yeah,
would go
yep,
riding with
yep,
us?
Yep.
Okay.
And that thing was an absolute fucking monster. Like, first gear wheelies down my parents' driveway, which wasn't really that long, but you could hit like 80 miles an hour in first gear doing a stand-up wheelie down their
Jesus
driveway.
Christ.
And I could set it down and not hit the garage.
It's literally a rocket.
Oh, dude, it is. Those things are so nasty
I have
fast.
ridden about every type of motorcycle there is, but I have not ridden a Crotch-rocket.
Yeah, if you
Just haven't.
just want to go fast for cheap, there's no better bike than a rocket. For the bunny and the speed, like, you would have to literally sink 10 to 15 grand into a motor of a Harley
Yeah.
to even come close keeping up
close
with
to
those
that,
bikes.
yeah.
And it's like, I was poor.
Well, there's no weight to them.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
it's just plastic.
400 pounds, yeah, in a fucking huge motor.
Yeah. No,
So
I have
then-
just never, they don't look comfy to me, like riding them.
That
So
one,
I've never, ever even tried.
really? That's kind of surprising, especially as all the bikes you rode.
I have ridden
Like literally
all the
everything.
whole- literally
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so then I rode that, and then it's like I got my CDL, and then I'm like, all right, fuck. This thing does 100 in like second gear, and I'm going to work every day, coming around off Highway 10 off that curve, dropping 3 gears into third and doing a fucking stand-up wheelie to see if I can make it to 610 on one wheel, doing 135 fucking miles an hour.
You do not need that.
Yeah, and it's like, with work, if you're 15 miles an hour over the speed limit, 15, get it, this time I'm like almost 100 over the speed limit. So it's like, yeah, you lose your license, you go to jail now, they impound your bike, all that shit. And I'm like, I got to get rid of this thing. I'm like, Sean, what are you doing here? Give me your money. Fuck, you buy this thing. So then I sold it to him, and that's when kind of like when I got that, or after I was about ready to get rid of it, I kind of got in with you and started riding with you guys. And then I'm like, that's what I need. Big fucking slow fucking bike. That's exactly what it is. So,
but you look badass on it. And you ride that thing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I do ride that quite a bit. But yeah, so then that's when I started hanging out with you guys, I was like, yeah, I need a Harley. Something slow, something I can't get in trouble on, something I can't do wheelies on. Just keep it stocked, don't fuck around, whatever. And then you're like, just buy a fucking Sportster, just buy a Sportster. And I'm like, no, I don't want a fucking queer-ass Sportster. I want a fucking bagger. Jim's got a bagger, I want a bagger.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, that's all I wanted was a bagger. For whatever reason, I wanted a street glide until for whatever reason.
Because your road glide is what, a 2010?
10, yeah. So I originally wanted a street glide, but then when I was with Chelsea back in the day, her dad had that shark nose, and it's like, I never liked it, but the more I was around it, the more I seen it. No one else had them because everyone was like, street glide.
Because the street glides were new.
Yeah. I'm like, get fucked, I want a road glide now. Because
But now there's one everywhere.
Yeah, right?
Especially black.
Yeah. It's like, it flip-flop. But
we have 2 black road glides in my garage.
Yeah. So then.
But I love them.
Yeah, dude. That, and then once I got that, then it was game over. It was like I said, you hop on your bike and I just wanted to be on that thing. I didn't care where I was going. I didn't care who I was with. Right. As long as I was on that thing. And like I said, still am poor, but like I didn't have a fucking pot to piss in. So I was like, anytime I could get on that thing, I was basically a different person. And it was weird, like meditating or whatever. Yeah. Nothing mattered.
Just calms you down. It's very relaxing. I feel like I could probably fall asleep on a bike easier than in a car sometimes.
I almost have once.
You just chill.
Yeah. And it's like, I've never had anything close to that feeling until just recently when I started smoking cigars. And yeah, now that thing's got 130 some thousand.
I know you got a lot of miles on it.
Which is kind of like the first 3 years I had it, I put on roughly 30,000 a piece. And then after that, I got a girlfriend and fucking never rode again. I mean, I still rode. I probably rode about 10,000 miles. But when you go from 30,000 to 10,000, it's like not riding.
Yeah.
In my book. But I mean, for high average in Minnesota is probably around 10, I would say.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put 10,000 miles on a year,
that's a good year.
Which is, I don't know, normal for us or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Used to be anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like, because you tell somebody that how many miles you got on, they'd have to go look at your speedometer, to believe you.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, I got like 12 grand on this summer. It's September or whatever.
Right. Oh, yeah.
No, I'm with you. I have definitely not ridden as much as I used to, for sure. But that's got to change.
Yeah, right? The fucked up thing, too, is like, when I bought that, right, coming from a Crotch-rocket, so I had 100 and some on that Crotch-rocket, and it blew the motor twice, but I learned it was from doing stand-up wheelies. Doesn't have an oil pickups, can't get to the top of the motor, starves it, fucking grenade. We were in Fargo, I was coming down an off-ramp, we were starting our trip, just got to Fargo, and it fucking coming down the off-ramp, boom, fucking smoke goes everywhere, fucking...
What trip were you on?
Me, the old man, and my brother, I don't remember where, I think we were just going out west somewhere. It wasn't anywhere special. Yeah. It wasn't like Sturgis or anything, but we were just going to go for like a long weekend kind of deal. Wrecked it. Fucking damn near wrecked it.
Because it couldn't have been the weekend we ran into you.
No, that's when we were coming back
from Denver.
But I still had that bike, and that's when Sean had it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then I had to ride butts and nuts with my old man on a Goldwing.
All the way home.
That literally never happened. That's just...
Is there pictures?
It's hearsay.
Is there I know Sean had to take pictures.
I'm sure Dad has pictures or something. He looks like fucking Marvin the Martian with his fucking 3/4 helmet. And he's got a fucking big head. He's
does
missing.
have a big head.
Yeah, all he's missing is those fucking antennas.
Yeah, your dad's a big dude though.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
That is hilarious.
a little bit intimidating.
He's just a nice guy though. Now, what's the deal with your parents?
They're back
Divorced.
together. Nope. They never were divorced.
Oh,
Nope. They
never got officially divorced.
Nope,
Okay,
they
so they
just-
live together now and everything?
Yep, they're back, bought a house, everything. They move into the new house in June, I think.
Because I feel like when that happened, that was a real flag to you with marriage. Because, like, I know you were definitely had your
there's-
mom's back on that.
I mean, I would say I was out of marriage before even that.
Okay.
Just because of, like I said, I've seen a lot of guys fucked over with, especially just losing their 401k and shit like that. And it's just like, I've worked too hard and I don't want to lose what I've got. And
Right.
it's not that I got much, you know, but it's like what I got is mine and I
Is your-
fucking
and you
earned it.
worked
And I
it.
don't want to give it away to someone who
Didn't
hung out with
contribute
me for 10 years or something, you know,
10 years.
or whatever, however
Right.
long, whatever it
So
lasts. But
I'm assuming you never want kids then?
no, I vasectomy a while ago.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm selfish. I want to die with all the toys.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Right. I love
I
kids.
was one and done.
Don't get me
Like,
wrong. I love kids. Like my brother's got a couple
Yeah.
kids and they're fucking
And you're
amazing.
great with them.
Yeah, I love them. I wish I had more money to spoil them and give them more shit, but yeah, I love kids. It's just, I think if I would have had kids younger, I would have been all about it.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want to be 60 years old showing up to fucking graduation with my cane and just back in my fucking day we
I
did.
doubt you're going to be that way at 60.
Dude, fuck my body. I'm fucking 42 and I already got to sit at the edge of the bed for like 5 minutes before I get out of bed.
Jesus.
I remember mom when I was like 20 something, you know, I'd come home after fucking totaling out a car or eating shit on a fucking dirt bike and she'd be like, you gotta slow down. She's like, when you're my age, and she was like 40 at the time,
Yeah.
I was like 20. And she's like, when you're my age, you're not gonna be able to walk. I'm like, fuck, I wish I would have listened to that.
Well, you're still walking, thank
Yep.
God.
Well, dude, I'm surprised I'm even alive, the dumb shit that I've done. I didn't think I'd make it past 30, honestly.
All right. Let's go to our second cocktail. This is called a Ghostbuster. And this has got peach schnapps,
Yes.
Midori,
Yes.
and Baileys.
Fuck yes.
So
looks
I don't know.
disgusting, but it
I
sounds
thought
delicious.
it sounded really disgusting.
Yeah.
But it's a cocktail that people are making. So
What? Who's making that shit? It looks like
don't
someone
know.
fucking jizzed in the bottom of your glass.
gross.
Yeah,
No,
you're
this is
gonna drink
already.
Already.
Oh, God.
And the Baileys is like curdled.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not even going to taste that, Bailey's. Let's mix it up a little bit.
Oh, I can taste it.
What? Well, shit.
I can. Well, it's actually really good.
It smells good and, well, it doesn't look good. It looks like someone just jerked off into your fucking cup.
It actually does.
I know.
It does.
I'm kind of scared to drink this.
No one actually jizzed in it.
I know. I literally watched her pour it and I feel like I don't want to drink this.
You're so dumb. It does look like that.
What does it taste like? Can you taste the chunks? Can you taste those kids?
No chunks. It's not salty.
That's what she said.
It's actually surprisingly good. The Bailey's kind of gives it a nice little, smooths it out because the rest of it's tart.
The Bailey comes in at the end. Yep.
This is really good, actually.
It's actually way better than I thought it was
And
going to be.
I think the original recipe called for it to be a shot, like a shot.
So a mix, yeah.
Yeah.
So I bet that would be better because then it would mix the Baileys in better.
Yeah. You're supposed to float the Baileys on top, but we didn't get that fancy.
What?
I went with a different recipe.
Sounds like amateur hour.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's
I was
not bad.
thinking, oh my God. This is going to be so gross.
I don't know. If I didn't have to look at it, I could probably like it a little bit.
Well, I think if you float the Baileys on top, like with a spoon, it would be fine.
Yeah, there's like 6 different ways to do it.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
That is got the Baileys, Midori Peach Schnapps. To buy all the ingredients, the would cost around $75, which would make around 33 drinks.
Whoa.
I don't think I could drink that many.
Fuck no.
But it might be like a fun party.
Yeah, dude.
Party
you
drink.
I think if you get the Baileys on top, like they're saying, now that it's mixed up more, it's even better. Yeah. You know what? If you float, take a Blue Moon,
Yeah.
and then float Guinness on top. It's called an Eclipse, and that's super good too.
Huh. You could float the Guinness on top of it?
No, I'm sorry, other way around.
Okay.
Blue Moon on top of Guinness. Yeah, that shit's thick as fuck. Actually, Short and Tall in Rogers makes them.
Oh, I like that place.
Yeah, so do I.
All right, I'm gonna go with a question that one of my
How about no?
you're gonna like this one. She used to work here, and you know her
Oh, fuck.
quite well. She wanted to know what your shoe size is.
Really?
You did.
12.
Is it a 12?
Yeah, I got
okay.
one right now.
All right, girl, it's a 12. Not bad. And
I feel like that's bullshit.
they say from here to
That's
here.
also bullshit. It's
Let's
more
see.
like this.
Let's see your hand. Is it bullshit?
Yeah, because I'd say it's more like this. I measured quick before I came because I felt like this was going to come up.
Yeah, you thought this was coming up.
Actually, you know what? It is 100% the size of this phone with a case on it.
Ew.
Just kidding.
Shut up. I don't want to know that. You're so dumb.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. What else were we at?
Nope, just kidding. This
Somebody
is actually
asked-
the size of it.
Yeah. Somebody asked why you're so hot.
What? That's not a real question.
Yeah, it was. It was a real fucking question. I'm like, well, he's got parents that are beautiful.
I don't know. Probably because it's a mix of mom and dad.
Yeah, they're both good looking people. And then, is there anything that in your life, anytime, that you could change, like, or take back that you've done or said, or
Oof.
anything that you regret, I guess, is the question.
Probably. There's one thing that comes in my, well,
This one's getting pretty deep. I know.
yeah. So I was blackout drunk on the Love Bus coming
What's
from.
the Love Bus?
You never been on the Love Bus?
No, what is it?
The bus from Ridgewood Bay?
No, I never was on it.
What?
Nope.
For
But I heard
fuck's
about
sakes,
it.
They need to bring that fucking thing back.
I've heard about it.
Yeah. So I was on that blackout drunk one night coming back. I don't know. I was with a friend of mine, and she was darker skinned, whatever friend of mine, and this chick said some kind of bullshit racial shit,
Yeah.
and I called that chick a fucking cunt, and I probably shouldn't have said that.
That was it?
Yeah.
That's like your worst thing?
I mean, as far as being mean to somebody,
Well,
yeah.
you're not a mean person.
I know.
At all.
That's why it's like I feel bad.
But I mean,
should've
if
said
she
that.
was saying something to your friend.
Yeah. Well, I really wanted to punch her in the fucking face, but I didn't
Right.
also want to go to jail that night.
No.
I mean,
And I would have probably, if it was my friend, definitely would have called her a cunt and probably punched her in the face.
right? Yeah. You don't fuck with my friends. My friends are my family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a super docile person for the most part. Like I might look a little intimidating with a full beard, tatted up, whatever.
Yeah.
Tall, fucking swear all the time. But for the most part, no. You fuck with my friends or my
Right.
family and I'm gonna fucking tear your face off.
Well, I don't think you should regret that. So
Oh, maybe.
if that's the worst thing you've ever done in your life,
Yeah.
that's pretty fucking good.
I mean, there's some other shit, but I don't really regret it. Like I do a lot of dumb shit. God, I'm just surprised.
Any relationships that you regret, or you regret how they ended, or anything like that?
No, I think for the most part, like I'm still friends with literally every single.
And I was gonna say, every girlfriend that you've ever had is still your friend that I know.
Right. And there's only one girl that I dated, and that was the first girl I ever dated in high school that I don't talk to. We don't keep in touch, but whatever, every other girlfriend I've ever had, I still talk to randomly, whether it's seeing them out about or just a random, hey, what's up? Or
I don't know if you have any enemies, do you?
If I do, I don't know about them.
Yeah, because I was like, everybody loves you. Because you're such a good guy.
Yeah,
they do. Anybody that I talked to prior to this, or like, oh my God, he's going to be great. You know, I can't wait to see this and can't wait to watch. And we just love Polly. So,
well, that's good to hear. Make you feel.
I think we feel all warm inside.
Right? All warm and fuzzy.
Cody Carroll was in here yesterday when we were
I
doing
haven't seen
stuff
that
or
kid
whatever.
For fucking ever.
And we started talking about the mud pit.
Yep,
that
I was
you
just gonna
rode
say.
your motorcycle
his graduation.
in. His graduation
I got
party.
pictures of that.
He's like, he was telling me and Mike, he goes, I fucking woke up in the morning and he's riding his road glide through a mud pit that they're riding
mud
trucks through. He
They're
just
like,
lets to take his motorcycle out there. Cody showed us. Cody showed us some pictures.
He's like, I bet you I can. He's like, I dare you to fucking do it. Hold my beer.
And then he's like, I don't know what happened. They were all blacked out. I think Cody got hurt that night or something, didn't he? Is that when he broke his arm?
I probably passed out.
But you were passed out in the mud, naked with a towel over you in the morning, is what Cody said.
Was my bike still sitting upright, stuck in the mud next to me? I know, like one of his cousins.
Like, I woke up in the morning and there he was, buck-ass naked with a towel over him.
Yeah, one of his cousins like did some wicked graffiti writing on the side of his name or signed it or something. It looked badass. I still got the picture, so yeah, I don't know who signed it or whatever, but yeah, I just remember waking up the next morning, ride to my mom's, and she's like, "What the fuck did you do last night?" I'm like, I fucking don't know.
We have pictures that Cody sent Mike, so maybe we can include them in this podcast. I don't know, but they're pretty fucking good ones.
Oh yeah, dude, that thing was fucking
it was caked.
Handlebars down, mud.
With mud.
Yeah, right. And it's like, yeah, that seems like a good idea. I'll take a $20,000 motorcycle through a mud pit.
Yeah. Well, you did it.
I loved it.
And it survived.
Right?
So did it start the next day, or did you have to like wash it out?
I rode it home.
How bad did you have to wash it?
Oh, dude. I don't even know. I took it up to the pressure washer place in town and probably spent like $40 just sitting there just trying to get under it. Like mud just never stopped coming.
Well, and it dried.
Yeah, and I had to take the bags off, and it was just a solid chunk because there's like a little gap between it, and there's just a solid wall of mud. I'm like peeling it off. I'm like, sorry for putting this in your fucking car wash. Oh.
All right, Shannon, we're on our last drink. We are doing, well, I kind of called it this, the Blue Shandy. It's a combination of Greenbelt Blue. Have you ever had that?
Oh.
Greenbelt Blue.
Is it the blueberry shit or whatever?
Yeah.
Yes.
Greenbelt Blue and Summer Shandy mixed.
Go grab Angry Orchard too. Yup, you gotta try this shit.
With what?
Yes, with the blueberry.
With the blueberry?
It is the most awkward fucking...
Awkward?
Like, who would think, well, I guess maybe apple and blueberry makes sense, but
yeah.
I would never have guessed. I was down in Hastings, Minnesota, and some bartender's like, you got to try this, like 50-50.
Yep.
And it's fucking delicious.
Well, this is supposedly the new thing for summer is Greenbelt Blue, which is a seasonal beer, and Summer Shandy. It's a 50-50 mix.
No, won't work. You need the carbonation in the apple. They still make reds?
All right, this is it.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's okay.
I like Summer Shandy. I think the Summer Shandy overpowers the...
I do too. I don't even taste the Greenbelt Blue.
Yeah.
To be
100%.
honest.
Yeah, I tasted it when I was making it to make sure I made it right. That's the same thing.
Yeah, it just tastes like Summer Shandy.
Or what? Do you do it 50-50?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't taste the Greenbelt Blue at all, and I like Greenbelt Blue.
See, no, I don't. I don't like it by itself. But if you mix Angry Orchard
I like it
with
on tap.
better than this, I say. This just tastes like summer shandy.
It does.
100%. And I love summer shandy, so I love this. What, is alcohol in it? Perfect. Drink
Yeah.
it.
What? Oh, one last question before we wrap up.
Nope, I'm out of time. Sorry. Gotta go.
This is such a dumb question, but I thought it was funny.
Oh, God, perfect. I love
How
that
do you
question.
hang your toilet paper? Over or under?
Oh, so this is a hot topic. I know this.
Yes.
It's fucking highly debated. I did a lot of scientific research because I shit a lot because of my stomach is
True.
fucked.
True.
And I always was team under, but
Team.
patent says it's supposed to be team over. And
I never fucking knew that any of this mattered. Like, ever. My whole life.
you
I
wouldn't
don't
think
care.
It did. But then I also noticed that if I do over and I go to rip it, it rips on the dotted line better every time over than under.
So you have done some
I
scientific
fucking told you,
research.
I spend a lot of fucking time on the toilet. Not something I like to brag
Doesn't
about, but it
surprise
happens.
me actually at all.
God. Fuck, I got stories about that shit too.
You got a lot of shit stories.
I got a lot of fucked up stories. Well, when you drive for a living and you got a fucked up stomach and you have to, oh God, you have to shit on
Like,
command.
boom.
Yeah,
What do you do?
whatever means necessary.
Because Mike's been in that situation several times.
I got a story, and this is, I probably shouldn't say it because it's kind of embarrassing. Well, it's super fucking embarrassing. And it is probably the most fucked up shit story you will ever hear in your life.
Oh no, I've seen some crazy ones. But
I feel like this one has potential to take the cake.
okay.
So there I was, balls deep in this bitch.
Balls deep.
Actually, that didn't happen. But anyway, so I'm on my way back, right, from doing a run at work, and it's 4:30, 5 o'clock, fucking solid rush hour. I'm in rush hour. I'm in a day cab. I'm in the middle fucking lane,
Where are you at?
Minneapolis,
Okay.
and I've got a shit.
Oh,
And
fuck.
I can tell if it's going to be one where it's coming within 3 to 5 minutes or if I've got time.
If you have time.
And this motherfucker is like 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
And it's code fucking brown and it's like ready to go. Like I said, rush hour traffic, we're stop and go. I'm in a fucking semi. I can't pull over and shit on the side of the road. People everywhere, right? I had a 1 gallon jug of water. And I always carry a knife. So, what do?
Dude.
Fucking
Cut your underwear?
I cut the top off of that
Oh.
1 gallon bottle, dumped the shit out, dumped the bottle
the water out.
Yep. And I'm sitting here hovering,
No way,
pants down around my ankles, hovering above the fucking seat, dropping mud into a fucking 1 gallon jug
While you're in...
while I'm in rush hour. Thank God they have automatics nowadays, because I don't know what I'd have done with a manual. Hands down, your most fucked up fucking shit story, guaranteed.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good one, but you didn't shit your pants.
Thank God, no.
Yeah,
I also carry an extra pair of pants just in case, because there's some times where
I know.
shit fucking happens.
Mike knows.
Yeah.
He shit his pants on the way home and didn't have that luxury of a jug in his car, apparently.
Fuck, there was a time I was on my way to work in a fucking Volkswagen. I pulled off in the morning, I pulled off into a cul-de-sac and opened both doors and shit on the side of a cul-de-sac. And I'm sitting there wiping my ass on a cul-de-sac. Just like, this is what my life has come to? Shit in a cul-de-sac? Like, how did I end up here? I had so much more high hopes for my life.
I swear to God, I've never shit my pants. Mike, I told Mike that. He's like, you have to. I'm like, I literally have never.
Dude, some people just don't have to deal with this shit, but like...
And I've never had heartburn either.
Really? How does that fucking happen? I don't know. Fucking, like I said,
Because I'm perfect.
that's probably a true story. Fucker. Right? But I'm just saying, like, it's been fucked since I've been a little kid. Like,
Just a
I've always
stomach.
had this issue, and it's just, yeah, it sucks, but what do you do?
No, I mean, what do you do?
You either
I said, at least you didn't shit your pants.
well, like I said, you either shit your pants or you. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do that because I still got to get into work and I got to walk in and hand in my paperwork and I just don't want to be walking by someone who's like,
Shit pants.
God damn, what the fuck is that smell?
No.
Like that dude, his dad.
You had to improvise and you did a good job.
From Friday, he's like, oh. Dude, if I shit my pants, I'd probably puke on myself too. Fuck, I can't deal
Then
with
it
that.
would be a double whammy.
Yeah, right? I can't deal with that shit either.
Well, we are done with our taste testing, Polly, and I appreciate you coming.
Boo.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
Thank you so much for
Oh,
joining
fuck.
me.
Thanks for having me. Like I said, I'm
love
just
it.
like,
I love talking to you.
I
I
love you
love
too.
our.
I just feel honored that I
friendship.
get to be your first guest.
I know.
I feel like a fucking
You were the first
celebrity
person
or
I
something.
ever thought of. I also want to make sure that I thank Jason Truster and his crew at Marketing Masters. Joe helped us set up. Alex has done all the design work and filming and editing, which she's freaking amazing. These are a great group of people to help you with all of your marketing needs. I also want to thank my manager, Shannon, for helping do all the extra work and overtime she's put in with me on this project. Also, a big thanks to all my staff here at Frontier. I love you all. And last and definitely not least, my husband, Mike, for always willing to help and always having my back and encouraging me to follow my dreams. And I love you.
Aww.
Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Love you.